It has been so long since I have recorded a video, but I was like, I'm starting my YouTube channel, got pregnant, and I don't know, everything kind of threw me for a loop. Took me a while to adjust to some things, but yeah, here we are. When I get back from getting my pedicure done, I'm going to do a what's in my hospital bag video. I'm a first time mommy. I am 37 weeks today. So at this point, like, I'm going to the doctor every week up until he's here. Yeah. I have a gender reveal video that did get recorded. I also have, what else do I have that I recorded that I just didn't publish? Oh, me telling my fiance that we're expecting video as well. He was just like, what? But no, it was all innocent. But yeah, so I'm going to the nail salon, and then I'm going to, oh man, I forgot my James Avery charm. Oh, I was gonna go get that put on. Don't y'all hate when y'all forget stuff at the house? Because I'm definitely not turning back around, even though I literally just left. I stay up on the 3rd floor, so I gotta go up 2 flights of stairs, and I'm pregnant, big and pregnant. Okay, let's not forget that. I'm big and pregnant, so I'm not about to be huffing and puffing going up and down those stairs because I forgot a charm. Even though I've been trying to get this charm put on for almost a month, but it's cool. Whatever. Yeah. This morning I went walking, trying to walk this baby down and out, you know. Relatively, my pregnancy has been pretty easy up until like now, but relatively it's been pretty easy. My first trimester, it was ghetto, not even gonna lie to y'all. I was sick all the time, like sick than a mother. Okay, I almost thought I had HG. HG is hyperemesis gravidarum, something like that. It's like when you're really sick in your pregnancy, like you can't keep food down, can't keep fluids down, you can't keep anything down. Like, that's how bad it was. And like, you're constantly nauseous. And thing that gets me is like, doctors be like, oh, if you're nauseous, still eat. But it's like, I'm not eating because I'm nauseous, and when I eat I still be nauseous. Like, there's like no win. It's like, and it's like they tell you, oh, you can use ginger, blase. Ginger is freaking disgusting to me, so no, that did not work for me. It's freaking nasty. Okay, so I was pretty much having to thug it out, if you want to be honest. Like, I feel like the Prego Pops didn't really work for me. I just feel like really didn't anything work for me except for me just like letting it run its course. And it was horrible because, I would throw up and I would still be nauseous. And when I threw up, I felt even worse than before. So it's like, how if you get drunk and whatever, you're intoxicated, you throw up and you feel a little better after that. But nah, that wasn't the case for me. I would throw up and feel worse than how I felt before. So yeah, first trimester was ghetto. I lost like 12-15 pounds in my first trimester because I could hardly keep anything down. And I was just like, oh my God, am I a horrible mommy? I'm losing all this weight. Is my baby getting nutrition? Like, I need to know. I was really worried. So when I found out I was pregnant, I was literally like 4 or 5 weeks. And I was like, oh, why ain't really been having no symptoms? Like, only thing was, I was like, oh, well, maybe I won't have, like, the nausea and blah, 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 blah. Child, as soon as I hit 6.5 weeks, it was over for me. From like week 6 to like week 11, 12, ghetto. Then on top of having to work while feeling like that, that was just straight hood to me. I don't care what nobody say. But I was low-key, like when I found out I was pregnant, I was low-key in denial because I don't know, like I was like, nah, I ain't pregnant. My period is like, even though like my period is like never late, like I'm really in tune with my body. So if something's off, I kind of know. And then like I kind of felt like something was off, but I was like, no, maybe it's because I've been stressing, blase, right? But week before I found out I was pregnant, my fiance and we went to Lake Charles with his brother and his wife. And like that whole weekend, I don't know, like I felt off, okay? Like I just felt off. And like I don't have big boobs. And like I know usually like around the time I'm supposed to start my cycle, like one of my symptoms is like my boobs, they get kind of tender, you know, just a little bit, nothing major. But shut up, just this lady. But this time they just felt so heavy. Like they felt like they were dragging on the ground heavy. Like if you were to like poke a boob or whatever on me, I would literally want to punch you because like they hurt. Like felt like they was dragging on the floor. They just really hurt. And I don't know, like I think that was my first, like it was like my first symptom that I was like pregnant, because I was like, I've never felt like this before I get my period. But I was like, my period's supposed to come down in another week or whatever, but like why do my boobs hurt so bad and they feel so heavy? I just could not for the life of me understand, you know. So that happened. And then, you know, I was drinking liquor that whole weekend. Like the little embryo was just swimming around in liquor. But even then, when I was drinking my liquor, it's like it was making my stomach hurt. Like I don't know. So I didn't even drink as much as I usually do because of the way it was making me feel. So I was just like, you know what, I ain't even gonna drink that much no more, because what the hell, why can't I drink like how I usually drink? I was trying to have a good time that weekend, win me some money at the casino, and blase. But yeah, so later on in the week, I'm like looking for my cycle with a flashlight in the daytime, honey. Like I'm like, okay, where is that? You know, where are you at? And then like boom, it was a day late. I was like, okay, I'll give it another day. And I was like, one night I was like, man, if it ain't here by tomorrow morning, I'm just gonna take me a pregnancy test. Like I already had like a box under the bathroom, sink, from when I had a pregnancy scare like 2 months before that. But I was like, nah, I'm good, you know, it's just stress, whatever, it happens. So come to find out, you know, fiance went to work that morning. He had to be at work for 9. I had to be at work for like 11:30 or something like that, whatever. It was a Saturday back in August, or was it at the end of July? I think it was like that first weekend in August, I think, something like that. End of July, beginning of August. Boom. So did that. I was like, you know, and I couldn't sleep that whole night. And then that night before I took the pregnancy test, I had a dream that I peed on a stick, and sure enough, it was positive. I was like, you know what, goddamn, because whenever I dream, it's always because there's a message that needs to be sent to me. So whenever I dream and I remember my dreams, it's always because of that. Like it's never like no weird random dream. Like, my dreams are literally messages sent to me to confirm something or to let me know something's about to happen. So when I had that dream, I woke up straight out my sleep, bro. Straight up out my sleep. And I could not sleep. And then, like, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to tell him that I think I'm pregnant. I just, I'm just going to let him go to work. And, if I find out that I'm pregnant, I'm just going to let him know later on in the day. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm just like a nervous wreck. And I'm, like, holding my pee till he leave. Because, like, fresh pee in the morning, like, your HCG levels are at their best in the morning, like, with fresh urine in the morning from the night before or whatever. So, did that. Wait till he left. At this point, I'm like about to pee on myself, trying to wait till he leave to pee on this stick. So, he left. I hurried up and ran to the restroom, took the box out. The box had 3 pregnancy tests. 3. Can never be too sure. Had 3 pregnancy tests in the box. Took out 1 stick. And, I got the paper in my hand, like, trying to make sure I don't psych myself out and read the stick wrong. It's like, hold it like this, urinate on it like this, wait 3 minutes. Cool. Did my do, set it on the counter, waited my 3 minutes. I'm reading the paper, reading the instructions, so that way, once I get my results back, I'm not, like, psyching myself out, reading the shit wrong. Reading it wrong. And I'm not trying to, like, make no big deal out of nothing. So, and it wasn't a digital one, but it was clear blue. So it's like, 2 lines, if you got a positive, got a plus sign, and another line like you're pregnant. If not, blase blase, you're not pregnant, whatever. And so I'm looking at the test, looking at the paper, looking at the test, looking at the paper, looking at the test, looking at the paper. I'm like, wait. Because the other line, it was one line that was like really, 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 really faint, right? And I was okay, well, maybe I'm not pregnant, right? But then I started reading. It was like a fine print on the paper. It was like, if one of your lines are really faint, this still results in a positive pregnancy test.
If one of your lines are really faint, this still results in a positive pregnancy test.
At this point, I'm like, bruh. Bruh. Okay. So my heart racing. I'm just like, okay. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do, Amber. We going to take another one. Because you had 3 in the box. You got 2 left. We're going to take another one. And we're just going to go off of that. So I let some time pass, drink some water. I'm walking around my apartment like, oh shit, I'm pregnant. So, boom. Took another test. That one came back even stronger. Like, the lines were distinct, honey. Distinct. I'm like, oh shit, I'm pregnant. Like, and then I was just like, oh my God, like, what do I do? So, like, I'm FaceTiming my best friends together. On FaceTime. I'm FaceTiming both of them at the same time. I'm like, pick up the phone. Ain't nobody picking up the phone. I'm having a crisis. Ain't nobody picking up the phone. I need to talk to somebody, okay? And I was like, I know my mama gonna answer, but I really wanted to talk to my best friends because I was like really in shock. And I wanted to ask them, like, y'all think I'm really pregnant? Like, even though the test showed me that I was pregnant. Whatever. So, yeah. So, I'm blowing up their phone. Ain't nobody answering. So, I hang up. And I FaceTime my mama. And my mama in the dark. I'm like, hey, I set you up. What you doing? She was like, oh, no, I'm just getting up or whatever. I think she was telling me that she was reading something or whatever. She was like, what's up? I said, oh, nothing. I was like, where daddy at? Because I didn't want to tell. I didn't want to tell my mama while my daddy was there. Like, I wanted to tell my daddy on my own time. Because, like, it's different. Like, to tell your daddy, like, I'm his only girl. And I'm the youngest. Like, I'm his baby. So, I ain't want to just, I don't know. I don't know. So I just wanted to tell my mama about herself first. So I was like, Mama, you know, I was like, turn the light on. And she was like, wow, what's wrong? I said, you're not by yourself, blah, 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 with daddy. He outside cutting the grass, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. I said, Mama, I got something to tell you. And she started smiling. I was like, what you smiling for? She was like, you pregnant? See, my mama be knowing stuff too. I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. And I just started crying. Like, I don't know why I started crying, but I was like really, really emotional. I started crying. And she was like, what you crying for, Amber? I was like, because, like, I don't know. I was just crying, y'all. I was really emotional. I'm like, what am I going to do with a baby? I was out here crying like I was 16 and pregnant. And that wasn't even the case. I'm a whole grown woman out here. Like, surpassed 25, I'm 26. Having a baby. Okay? Crazy. Alright? And I'm crying like I'm 16 and pregnant. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do with a baby? I just feel like once you find out you're pregnant, it don't matter how old you are. If this is your first time you find out that you're pregnant, I don't care how old you are. I feel like you really just going to be like, damn. Especially when it wasn't planned. You're like, damn, like, what am I going to do with a baby? I'm still trying to figure out my life out. Now I'm bringing in life. What? But you know, nevertheless, I'm blessed. We're blessed. He's a healthy baby boy. I'm so ready for him to be here. But yeah, then I end up telling, you know, later on and telling my best friends. And then like that same day, like one of my best friends, she has a t-shirt business. Like she makes t-shirts, you know, any kind of the designs you want, blah, 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 blah. It's called Visionary Sister, by the way. So that same day that I told her, she was like, oh, I'm about to go home and make a onesie. She was like, what you wanted to say? I was like, well, I really want to tell Kobe, which is my fiance, I really want to tell him in, like, you know, a special kind of way. I want to make it kind of cute. I don't want to just come out and be like, hey, I'm pregnant. What we gonna do? What we gonna do about this? So yeah, I wanted to tell him in a special way. So she got this onesie made. So she made this onesie for him. And from there, it's just been, you know, like, oh, I'm pregnant. And I was like, oh shit, I'm about to have this baby. But yeah. But as of right now, my doctor took me out of work because of preterm contractions, like preterm labor. My job was really stressing me out, and I'm pretty sure that's why I went into preterm labor. And they literally had to stop my contractions because they didn't want me to deliver too early. So as of right now, I just been resting for the most part. I'm about to go get a pedicure done and just relax a little bit more. And you know, I've been nesting, getting the house together in that part. So I just wanted to update you guys a little bit. You know, I've just been pregnant, literally gained maybe at this point probably 18, almost 20 pounds. I'm literally all stomach. I haven't gained weight anywhere else. My face probably got a little more full, but I haven't gained weight anywhere else. But I'm just literally all belly. So yeah. So I'm gonna do what's in my hospital bag, what's in Junior's bag. Junior is my son. He's gonna be named after his father. So yeah, I will see y'all next time.